Will removed cars ever get licensed in League of Legends? Well, today in this video, that's what we're gonna go ahead and talk about. Alright guys, as many of you guys may know, in League of Legends there's tons of cars. Let's go ahead and start it off there. And some of these cars actually get removed because they're not licensed and they're not allowed to be in the game, and they have to be removed because if they're in the game and the owners or like people from the company that made the cars, if they find out, they're gonna basically like sue the game, so they have to be removed from the game. So in League of Legends we got tons of cars that were removed. Very recently they removed all the Muscle, so all of the Chevrolet. So Muscle, there's nothing. Instead, Aspen, this is that Muscle brand, but the only thing they did was change the name to Aspen. And also one noticeable thing obviously is that there is no actual Corvettes or anything like that. Like all the Aspens, I guess, all the Aspens in question, I guess, they got removed, but the only thing that's left is this van. I mean, to be honest, you don't really know if this is a Chevrolet van, so they just left this in the game. But basically today, let's go ahead and answer the question. So I would say yes, because a lot of these car brands that have been removed, all of these cars from these brands, they have been removed, but then a few months later they came back in the game licensed. So a good example of this would be Pagani. So if I search Pagani, you guys could see there's tons of new Paganis in the game still going on. Like there's going to be new Paganis in the future, but you guys could see, I could just quickly show you guys, that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 Paganis in the game currently licensed. I feel like there's more Paganis in the game right now than before when it was like unlicensed. So there's tons of cars like this after they get removed a few months later or whenever they get licensed eventually. So let's go ahead and read something that kind of proves this. Alright guys, so a few days ago Sohhhlk actually posted this like message. So it says, "Hey everybody, unfortunately we have to do a round of vehicle removals. As of today, a few in-game vehicles brands have been refunded at 100% of their dealership value, but that's not all. Some exciting updates are on the way, so stay tuned for what's coming next." So basically this is referring to the recent Muscle removal of the Chevrolets got removed. So it's saying that even though these cars got removed, we have to stay tuned because there's some exciting updates, which basically means licensed cars, I would assume, because what's more exciting than licensed brands, updates, stuff like that. So yeah, that kind of proves the point that removed cars will get licensed eventually in the future. This is not the case for all cars, for example, because if we take Ferrari for example, you could go ahead and search Cavallo. Right here we got all the Ferraris. Like for example, right here we got the F40 Ferrari. It kind of looks like F40 obviously, but like there's some things that are throwing it off. Like for example, this part and even the front, like it's just off. It doesn't look like a Ferrari, but if you know your cars, you would think that this is a F40. And then same thing with like this car right here. We got the Ferrari truck. This is the Croissant way. You guys can see how sick this is. Kind of looks like a Ferrari, but there's still some differences that separates both of the fake and real version apart. And then we also got brands like Lamborghini that's still in the game, but obviously changed up a little bit so they don't have to remove these cars. But right here we got the Lamborghini here. As you guys can see, the front looks very realistic except the logo is missing. And then if you guys go to the back looks really fake. I mean, what the hell are these tail lights? And then this is basically the interior. Obviously the Lamborghini logo is missing. The front dash part right here kind of looks off. And then like for example, this area right here, it doesn't look too good. And then the speedometer right here, we got like yellow with like green font or something, green color, so it's kind of off. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. A lot of these brands that get removed, they will eventually get licensed like I said, but some of them don't because they just can't get licensing for it. So really depends, but like most of them, they will get licensing for it. But yeah, that's going to be pretty much it for this video though. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'm out.